Okay, this is a 1996 Honda Goldwing GL1500 Interstate. It's the base model. It does not have reverse. It has the AM/FM radio with the auxiliary port. It does not have the cassette player in it. It does not have cruise control. This is the base model. It has the same engine, transmission, air suspension, not automatic air. You have to pump up the air to adjust your air ride suspension. This has, sitting here today, 52,625 miles on it. It's a 96. I will go through the whole list of service on it. I'm going to do a cold start here right now. This has been sitting here for about a week, at least a week. So we'll do a cold start for you. Key in, choke on, run. That is cold start. Light is side stand and neutral. It's at about 1,500 RPM right now and dropping. You can see that. I'm going to back up so you can see exhaust. So Goldwings like to get hot, so it does not like to go until it warms up. It is on full choke still. I'm going to go ahead and reduce it to partial choke. Might be a little too early to do that. Down to about 1,000 RPM right now. That's half choke right now. That's half choke from a cold start, having sat here for about a week. So I'm going to let it warm up before I ride it. I'm going to wash it, take some pictures and record some video and talk about its condition for you. Okay, hopefully you can hear me okay. It's a 96 Honda Goldwing GL1500 Interstate. This is the base model. It does not have reverse. It does not have cruise control. It does not have the adjustable air suspension on the fly, and it does not have a CB. The radio it has is a AM/FM radio with an auxiliary port, already a factory auxiliary port. So if I open this up, open the radio cover, which I have, it's the original radio. It has the original intercom pickups for both driver and passenger, and it has an auxiliary, and in this glove box is an auxiliary cable. I'll go ahead and around there and show you. So in the front left glove box under the map compartment, there is the original factory auxiliary cable. It's a headphone jack cable, and I have that right there. And then you can convert it to whatever you want. You can convert it to iPhone, USB-C, whatever you want. I have also installed USB, a 3-volt 1 amp, a 3-volt 2 amp, and a USB-C connector right here. So you have power right here at the driver. And I usually keep a couple of extra cables in here for that. Now, I have also installed a quad lock mount for a quad lock case, and this is the induction charging mount. So when the bike is running, this will charge your phone if you have a quad lock with the magnetic induction charger on it. This has an aftermarket cap for coin, for it's kind of quaint, for a coin toll booth that nobody has anymore. You can see I already have the Velcro for my Easy Pass. All the controls work as they should. The radio works as it should. The auxiliary works as it should. I usually use a Cardo, but if you wanted to blare the radio, you can. So it doesn't have, this is where the cassette would have gone in if you had the upper model with the cassette. It is already pre-wired for a battery tender. if you should choose to use that. I have not used that. So there you go. This is the original seat as far as I know, with the gold wing symbol. The first owner, I am the third owner as far as I know, the first owner had put a backrest on here that came out of the seat. The second owner had this bike for over 20 years, took that out and had this sort of welded on, this vinyl patch, and it held the entire time I've had it. And I just rode this from Washington, D.C. to Los Angeles and back. I did about 7,000 miles, 7,500 miles on this bike. It has the passenger compartments. They latch. The doors are intact, unbroken, both of them. Intact and unbroken. It has the grab handles. It has upgraded passenger pegs. This is not the model that pegs go up and down, but this has a passenger footboard with a highway peg option that folds up for both of them. I have all the original covers in the original color. All the pins are in place. All the rubber boots are in place. All the rubber mounts are in place. I can go ahead and pull this off and show you. So you can see all the rubber grommets. There's a little compartment for some extra fuses. I will include some extra relays, because I have some from Goldwing Docks that I purchased before my my trip across the country. I'll go ahead for completeness and take this cover off to show you pegs, grommets. I have rebuilt the clutch slave cylinder. This is the original Hitachi alternator as far as I know. I have an extra alternator. I carried a spare with me. I did not need it. It will convey with the bike. You will get an extra aftermarket alternator. It is not a factory if you want to have this one rebuilt. I support that, but I do not have another Hitachi, so that is what you will get. Put these covers back on. So, coming around the front, this is a Tulsa Industries aftermarket windshield. Very tall, extraordinarily tall. It is in pristine condition. It had a louver cut in it. This louver works. You can open and close it. Everything on the up front, the rest of it is stock. All the plastic is intact and unbroken. There was a satellite radio installed by the second owner, and they mounted the antenna right here. There are 2 holes drilled in this fairing. That has been removed. Otherwise, it has highway pegs on both sides, and it also has toe tabs. If you've never seen these before, it's a little toe tab on the highway bar if you want to put your toe on it and rest it. It has the original pegs. It does not have floorboards. Again, passenger has the highway peg option for the passenger foot pedals. Let's go ahead and open these covers to show you. 1, 2, all of the pegs, all of the grommets. This battery is new from this year. I just got this battery about a month ago. I completely flushed all of the hydraulics. I have replaced the brake pads on the front, and all of that is on my YouTube channel. I will put a link to all of the YouTube videos of the service that I did. I will also write up all the service that I did. The oil has just been changed. Every time I change the oil, I put in half a can of seafoam. I let it run for about 10 or 15 minutes. Then I drain it so that I can keep that Sprag clutch working in the starter, and that it cleans all of the nooks and crannies. So there are no leaks, either hydraulic or oil or coolant. This has no leaks anywhere that I have ever seen on it, and it is ready to go for you wherever you want to go. I bought this to ride Route 66 out to LA, and I did that. I do not have enough time to do another long trip like that. I do not want this bike to sit. This bike should be ridden, and I hope someone will ride it. Let's look at the glove box over here. The glove box on the passenger side comes with 2 keys. One has been used. The other one, I believe, according to the second owner, was never ever used. I never used it. So you have one pristine factory key. It does open this glove box. This is where I keep my registration paperwork. It's a very small little glove box. There is a paddle for the grip if you want to use this as a, kind of a poor man's cruise control. I did not do that my entire ride out to LA and back, but it's here. It will convey with the bike. Cover, all the tabs, all the latches. It locks as you would expect, and that works. They do have, this bike does have the Memphis shades, air deflectors. They're in the green to match the bike, both sides. Again, as I said, the highway peg on this side. We'll go around to the rear. It has the AM/FM antenna on this side, which folds down as it should for when you put the cover on. It has a luggage rack. I believe that's an aftermarket. Now I'll show you what I did do, which is an upgrade or a change. I got the base of an antenna from an Aspencade. This is the base of a CB antenna. It is not wired up as a CB antenna. It has a 1/4-20 post mount to put a selfie stick on it and to put a camera and record if you want to have a camera while you ride. And I did do that. And so it's a 1/4-20 standard for a camera mount, and you can put a selfie stick on there and mount it, or you can clamp it to this, and that gives you a nice solid base. Now, how would you power that? Well, I put underneath here USB ports right here that are wired in to the bike. So you have power right here, either for the back passenger or to wrap a curly Q cord around the selfie stick and go up. And this is key on or engine on power. I used this, it works great. And so that is USB power for either your rear passenger or to record on the camera. And that has been installed. Let me get all the stuff out of the luggage compartments, and I'll show you the luggage compartments, show you all the plastic, show you all the luggage compartments, trunks, fenders, bearings, a little bit of surface corrosion on the mufflers. These are factory stock mufflers. Let's see underneath everything. The tires were new before my trip to LA, so the tires are 1 year old and have about 7,000 miles on them. Should get a lot more life out of them. Looking at the bellies all the way around for you. These are show chrome aftermarket LED lights. Very bright, make you much more visible. I have a YouTube video from when I installed those so you can see all of that. Again, all of the plastic fairing details and the like. So you can see I have installed the shifter support, the original one from Bissonette, the original shifter support pivot. So that is very rigid. And I have a video showing that. Show you the rest of the, again, some surface corrosion on the mufflers, the original factory mufflers. Now let me take this stuff out of the trunk. Let me take this stuff out of the trunks and let you see. Actually, this trunk is useful enough. So that all the trunks have a mesh net to help hold things in. This is the aftermarket alternator electrical that will go with it. It's a bolt-in item. This is a clutch master cylinder rebuild kit should you need it. I have the carpets. I bought little carpets for here just so things had a soft pad. I also bought, this is an Aspencade toolkit. This is the toolkit from an Aspencade model. It's a larger toolkit and has more items in it. I bought that, and that's going with the bike. And then I just obviously carry fluids, brake clean, oil. I was just on the 7,000 mile ride, so I took that item. This compartment closes as it should. It opens from the remote. There are the 3 remotes under here. This one opens as it should with the remote. Let's go ahead and look at the other side. The other side, the 3 remotes. Opens as it should from the remote. Again, the mesh. The second owner had put a huge amp in here. I don't have this running. I don't have this connected. You can actually see the wire is disconnected. I disconnected it. You're welcome to wire it back in there. It's all wired up to the speakers. I do not have it wired up to the speakers. This is the air hose to adjust the air ride suspension. Again, little carpet I put in here to just cushion things, and those will go with the bike. Close that back. This is already open. Let me close it. Okay, rear trunk. Let's go ahead and show you the remotes. Pull the lever, opens as it should. Here's the rear trunk. Has again that mesh just to hold things up in there. Rear cargo compartment. It has the latch to release for the helmet latch, the remote helmet latch. That works as it should. Again, it has carpet. I bought these little carpets. I did not stick them down, but they're here just to give a soft cushion for things that are in there. All of the lights work on the bike. Turn signals work on the bike. And it is ready to ride. It should need no work. I did the timing belts. The timing belts have been done. I marked the timing belt cover. So if you pull this off, there's a sticker on the timing belt cover that gives the date and the miles. I will give that to you, and I will cut in a picture here that shows you that sticker. And so with that, you can be confident the timing belts have been done on this. And again, I did, we'll list in the description, please read it. Front brakes, pads, hydraulic fluid flush, coolant flush. It has had several oil changes in my span, never going more than about 3,000 or 3,500 miles. And it is ready for a new home. It needs to be ridden. It likes to be ridden. It is fantastic. It is a joy to ride. I would like to keep it, but I live in the city. I live in Washington, D.C. proper, and it needs to be ridden, and I don't have the time to do more long cross-country rides. The second owner took this to Tail of the Dragon, and he took it to Sturgis, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. He reached out to me when I was looking for one, and I hope this finds a good home with you. Please reach out to me. Ask me any questions you might have. I am in Washington, D.C. proper. I can potentially arrange to deliver within a reasonable distance if you reach out and talk to me. Thank you very much.